So guys, Keith Thurman has mentioned some other stuff about Pacquiao, saying that, Manny Pacquiao is a legend, he's a guy who's achieved a lot, but he's had 7 losses. And no one with 7 losses is putting an L on my record. Now, here's the thing, and I've said this many times, I think since the Floyd Mayweather era, a lot of people has started thinking that if you've got losses on your record, you can't be no good because you've been beat. Because Mayweather used to say that. Mayweather used to say, if a guy's got losses on his record, there's no way he's beating me. There's ways of beating that guy. Now, a lot of people don't know that Floyd Mayweather had a controversial fight in his career, which a lot of people thought he lost. I think it was against Castillo. Many people think he lost that fight, and they think that was a robbery. Castillo won. Even if you watch, some of the robberies of the, decade or last 30, 40 years, Mayweather's fight with Castillo's in there. Because many people thought Castillo beat him. So maybe Mayweather should have a loss on his record. But that aside, I think Mayweather changed it that, there was a guy that was undefeated and people are like, you know what, being undefeated is important. And as soon as you take a loss, you end up... No, it's not. Manny Pacquiao's got 7 losses, but he's going to go down as one of the greatest fighters ever. Taking losses don't ruin your career. It doesn't mean that you're finished or you're not a great fighter because you've got losses. Keith Thurman is undefeated right now. Manny Pacquiao has 7 losses. But there's no one out there with the right frame of mind that would say Keith Thurman's achieved more than Manny Pacquiao, because Keith Thurman's undefeated and Manny Pacquiao's got 7 losses. Manny Pacquiao's an 8 division world champion. When you're moving up that many weight categories and you've done what Manny Pacquiao's done, which is almost impossible, you're going to take losses across the way because you're fighting bigger men. You're fighting stronger men than you. So you're going to take losses. And when you fought the best on best without ducking and dodging it with anyone, without, fighting the guys that, that are best for you to fight at the right time. He just fights anyone, Pacquiao. He's had a who cares approach. Like, he'll fight anyone. So when you have that kind of mentality like a Pacquiao, you're going to take losses along the way. You're going to take losses along the way. So a lot of the fighters in today's time are doing things that benefit their career, are doing things that benefits their career in terms of staying undefeated. They feel that having that L on their record will ruin them. That's why they probably don't take the fights. Keith Thurman right now is becoming more of a businessman rather than a fighter. He's looking at it and thinking, I don't want to fight Crawford and Spence. Now, he's already said that I don't want to fight Spence till the end of 2020. He's thinking like a businessman rather than a fighter. That's just how it is. Keith Thurman is looking at Pacquiao. The reason why he's taking Pacquiao and none of the other champions, he said it himself. He feels that Pacquiao wouldn't beat Porter, Spence, Crawford, any of those guys right now. And he probably looks at Pacquiao as a big money fight, but much less risk than the other champions. He said himself that he goes, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Crawford, Spence, me, would beat Manny Pacquiao. So that's why he's taking the Manny Pacquiao fight. He's made it obvious that it's all about money. It's not about, him fighting wanting to fight the best, because he knows that Crawford and Spence are the best in the division. But he thinks that he'll beat Pacquiao. He'll get a huge payday. And then he'll still ride it out. Probably look for a Porter fight or Danny Garcia rematch or something like that before he goes in there with Spence or Crawford. He's saying it openly. So Thurman has become more of a businessman rather than a fighter. And that's why Manny Pacquiao's got 7 losses, because Manny Pacquiao never thought like a businessman. He always thought like a fighter. Mayweather changed the stratosphere where a lot of fighters then now started thinking like a businessman. They don't want to take L's. They want to fight the right fights for them. They want to have the biggest money fights for less risk. And Mayweather changed that people's mindset. He changed boxers' mindset, because boxers back in the day had the mindset of fighters, not businessmen. And that's just what it is. And that's why Pacquiao's got so many losses, because Pacquiao wanted to fight the best time and time again. He didn't have, it should be on my side or it should be on my terms. He didn't care. He just wanted to fight. And that's why Pacquiao's probably got a lot of losses. Pacquiao picked and chose in his fights. He'd probably be maybe 1 or 2 or maybe 3, not many losses. But Manny Pacquiao wasn't like that. He had a mindset of a fighter. And when you have a mindset of a fighter, eventually you're going to come up a cropper somewhere, because there's going to be someone that, you know, if you keep fighting guys at their peak and, you know, top guys, and you continually doing that, eventually you're going to take a L. You're going to take a loss, and Pacquiao's taking an L. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think of what I've just explained. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.